Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Mister.
How are you today?
Thank you.
I'm fine too. My name is Sainda Pambayun, and I'll be your teacher for today's class. Before we start, is there anybody who is absent or probably sick?
No.
No? Jamal maybe?
No.
Okay. For today's lesson, we'll be talking about class week materials. It's still about chapter 1. It's still about exponential and logarithm, but the topic is exponential function. Specifically, it's exponential function growth and decay. Okay. Okay, let's play a little bit. So last week, you guys with Miss Rida learned exponential laws, right?
Yeah.
I have exponential laws and its effect. Could someone tell me which pair would be fit? Like, I'll give you an example. The first law would be fit the first effect. Is it?
No.
Then which one?
No.
Who want to go in front of the class and tell us which pair? Which? Haikal, let's go. Come here. So the first law would fit which effect?
Okay, the first laws will fit on the third effect.
Third effect.
Okay.
The second?
The second is fit on the first effect. And
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Ranga, the third law would fit which effect?
Third law.
Yes.
Third law two effect.
Second effect. Okay. So, is anybody have other opinion other than Haikal and Ranga's opinion? No. Let's see. You could sit to your place. Okay. You guys are correct. You guys are correct. The laws and effect fit perfectly. Now, I want to tell you the reasons why you should learn exponential function. There are many reasons. I think there are more than 10, but we're only talking about 6 of them right now. And because we're short on time, we'll be talking about 2 of them. Probably 3. Wait a second. Okay, the first reason is exponential function. They model real world growth and decay. What it means is exponential function is able to describe the process of decaying and growing of some cases or some what it's called. In Bahasa Indonesia, it's called peristiwa. I'm sorry, I forget what's the English for that word. But they could describe it rapidly. So if there's some changing an occurrence, for example, I have an example here. Worldwide population. Okay, current worldwide population is 8 billion people all around the world. But if you see the track record from 1800, 1900, and 20, it'll be more or less smaller. It'll be definitely smaller. Okay, the 1800, it has around 1 billion. I'm sorry, I opened the wrong website. I'll be correcting it when we're done. I'll give you the correct website later. But the 1800, exactly 1804, there has around 1 billion people all around the world. But when the year hits 1900, they've become 1.6 billion. How much growth is that, Haikal? From 1 billion to 1.6 billion.
600 million.
Yes, that's correct. And then when the year 2000 hit, we've become around 6 billion people. Ranga, how far we've grown at that point, at the year 2000, from 1.6 to 6 billion.
1.6.
To 6 billion people, all
Six.
6 billion. How much is that?
Yeah, six, huh? 6
Bukan.
dari 6 juta,
Yes.
dari 1,6 juta.
6 miliar in Indonesia.
Oh ya, miliar. Dari 1,6 miliar ke 6 miliar.
1.6 billion to 6 billion.
Correct. 6 miliar berarti 4,4.
That's correct. And in the length of 25 years, now it's 2025, right?
Yeah.
How much do we have? People all over the world. Around 8 billion. So from 1900 to 20s, it's grown around 4.4 billion. But in just the length of 25 years, it's already half of that growth. So that's why it's grown rapidly. Like between 18 and 1900, it's just like 6 million people, 600 million people, right? But between 19 and 2000 century, it's already, how much is that? I think 8 times almost. Okay, we'll get going to the second reason. They help predict future outcomes. So if you remember, we have a COVID outbreak around 5 years ago. That's right.
Yeah.
And the World Health Organization, or WHO, they calculated the amount of infected people in just about 3 months. It'll be somewhat, I don't remember how much is that, but you could check it on WHO website. It'll be there. They predict the numbers with exponential function. The third reason, they are foundational for advanced topics. I'm sorry. I think my eyes blurry. Okay. The third reason is self-explanatory. The fourth reason is they're everywhere in life and science. Exponential function, they're everywhere. So if you really understand this topic after we learn it, I think you could spot it. The most easy example, the thing around you, the most is news. News data use exponential function. The fourth reason is they explain how money grows. It's self-explanatory. If you take economics class, you'll understand why it's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna teach you about this in this class. Okay, the sixth reason, they reveal limits of growth. So if you have a system, exponential function could help you predict the breakpoint of that system. Okay, now, I'm sorry. Okay, now, let's discuss. I want you to make a team out of 3 people and discuss this. If a class has 81 persons in it, with 3 persons suffer from COVID, how many stages would it take to infect the whole class if one sick person can only infect 2 other healthy persons? And you should read the note. I'll give you 1 minute to discuss, and I want you to tell me how many stages will it take till all of this class be infected by COVID. I'm gonna give you the 3. So we have 3%. They'll infect 2. This is the stage. Until everyone is infected here, the stage would not be moved on to the next stage. So you need to calculate how many stages would it take to be everyone infected by COVID. So anybody want to tell me how many stages would it take till everyone in this class would get COVID from the starting point 3%? Okay, Rida, how many stages, Rida?
What?
How many stages will it take till everyone in this class get COVID? Rida. Rida.
What?
Yeah, that's correct. That it will take around 4 stages. It will take exactly 4. So these are the stages. The first stage, the class only has 3 sick people. After they infect other 6 members of this class, they are taken away. But the total of that class who got sick from COVID become 9. That's 6%. Okay. Could you see any pattern here? Hi Tal.
Yes.
Could you see any pattern here?
Yeah, I can see it.
What function would fit this? Could you help me write it on the whiteboard?
Okay. Where's the speed? Okay. This is phase 1, and then from the first and the second one is phase 2. From the table, we can say that like this: 3 to the point of x. If we want to see phase 1, we can substitution with the x and switch it with 1. So we have number of people with COVID is 3. And the second one, misalkan di phase 2, berarti bisa kita substitusikan ke x jadi 2, 3 to the point of 2 is 9. Like that.
Okay, that's correct. So the function that fit would be 3 to the power of x. Now, would you mind tell us why you think 3 to the power of x fit, Haikal?
Okay,
Is there any specific reason?
the specific reason is because we can see it from this visual ya, dari gambar ini. Kalau misalkan tadi the start is 3 orang kena COVID, 3 orang kena COVID. Kemudian 3 orang ini they will infected 2 other people. Each people will infected 2 other people. 1, 2, and 3. So we can conclude the start is 3. Awalnya itu 3.
Oh,
And then because they infected 2 other people, each people, so they will multiply. From each people they will multiply. So this is, I think, the fit function of number of people with COVID.
Okay, let's try Haikal.
situation.
Okay, thank you, Haikal. That's correct. Anybody would want to ask or probably confused by this discussion? No, let's move on to the next video. Okay, now it's definition of exponential function. You could sit down. Thank you. An exponential function is a mathematical function where the variable x is a part of whole numbers, is in the exponent. So as you can see, the variable x, they sit on top, not on the level as other number. Anybody want to ask about this? Eva? Do you want to ask something? Okay. We'll move to the next material. Now there are two types of exponential function. Exponential function growth and decay. Could someone tell me what growth means? Tumbuh. That's right. Exponential growth means something that's bloom, that becomes bigger. So if you have something like, for example, what is it? Population growth. I mentioned in the earlier talk. Like in the earlier talk, I mentioned about population growth. Now, could you tell me why population growth really thriving? Is there any reason about why population growth become so big in just the span of 25 years, but in the span of 100 years before, it only growth about 600 million, and then why on 2025 it's suddenly become 4 billion in just 25 years? Okay, I'll just, you need to focus on me for a little bit. Okay, as you can see, Haikal has this kind of function. They're similar, right? If x equals to 1, it'll be 3. If x is equal to 2, the value of y becomes? If x equals 5, how much would y value? How much will the value of y become? 243. The jump between 2 and 5, it's not that far. It's only 3 points. They only have, if you subtract 2 from 5, and the difference between 2 and 5 will be 3. It's only 3. But the value of y when x is equals to 2 and y when x is equals to 5 is so big. The difference is so big. It really matters when it comes to x equals to 100, x equals to 1,000. So that's why exponential function growth, they are really rapid when it comes to their growing. It's the same with the exponential function decay, but the exponential function decay, they become little. They become smaller. They become smaller over time until they come close to 0. Now, could you tell me why would these two functions have a second? Why these two functions have difference in their value of y even at the starting point x equals to 1?
Okay, because the second function is there is a half on that function, but the first one is just 2. A half means that the number will become smaller every time the x is naik.
So every time x grows, the value of y becomes smaller.
Yeah.
And for the first function, it'll double every time x grows.
Yeah.
So which one you think is the exponential function growth, Haikal?
Okay, the exponential function growth is on the first function. The exponential function from of decay is the second function.
Okay, that's good. Now I'll give you a worksheet for this material. You could form a group of 10. It's not that hard. The question at the back of worksheet you could try to solve it when you get home. But now we're going to evaluate your knowledge. Kamu. Could you join this Kahoot for our evaluation for today's material? If you want to work together with your friend, it's alright.
Okay.
But if you reach the top 3, there is a prize for the top 3 leaderboard. And if you work with your friend, you should split the prize. It's okay, you could join your friend who already at the front of the class, but you need to help them. It's okay, we have time.
Ya kan, koneksi kan? Tuh, ya Haikal juga. Haikal juga. Koneksi.
Sudah berakhir.
Ininya masih laptopnya.
Oh, itu wifi-nya.
Laptopnya tuh.
Wifi itu.
Oh iya.
Bius.
Iya, Bius.
Maksudnya apa?
Bius. AS join.
Oh, mau dulu ganti password.
SD.
Oh, the game has ended. Cannot. Iya, cannot, Pak. Telah berakhir.
Bisa lagi?
No. Soalnya.
Two emotes, who is that?
Ini kok nggak mau?
Udah digunakan.
Who use name two emotes? Okay. Who use meow?
Meow, meow.
Everybody's already doing? Is there anybody who's still loading their name? I'll count to 20. Then I'll start. 1, 2, 3,
Yeay, mulai.
4. Okay, we'll start.
Ada kucing. CTT Pak.
Oh, di sini masih muat ya?
Ih, nggak bisa.
Oh, ini pertanyaannya di sini. Oh, tidak.
Is an exponential function. That means which one is the exponential? Okay, we'll talk about this little bit. Everyone, we'll be talking about this little bit. So, two teams answer the first and the first. Oh,
Emang iya.
anybody miss click? The first function is quadratic function. Okay, we'll go to the next. Which one would get the function to be a group function?
Nggak berubah, Pak.
Nggak bisa.
Iya.
Oh iya, not connection.
Iya.
Ya, dari awal Mister.
Views.
Coba ibu Mister. Ulang dari awal Mister.
Udah ada itu.
Ya, ulang dari awal.
It's okay. Everybody not answering anything here, so no one gets the point.
No. Ulang. Memang siapa? Aku.
The third question, double point. It's only 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who got the answer right? So the double point would mean half the time. Okay, fourth question, double point. Another double point. Decade. One. Yes. Before we go to the next question, this is the exponential function decay graph. It's on next week's material, so you should learn about it. Okay. We'll go to next material. Next question. House every hour. Which one? House.
Kalau salah dia salah.
Rizka, why you answer wrong?
Udah dapat. Iya.
Okay. Would represent the case. Which function would fit to this case? A is starting point, B to the power of x is the exponential part. Which one would fit? Last question. What is the general form of an exponential function? We'll talk about this.
Misklik.
Okay, thank you everyone. That's it for today's class. I think some of you need to review this material because the Kahoot they're not so good, I think. That's it from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.